Okay, this is Company Hero 3, my first attempt at doing a video, uh, a gameplay video. We're going to go into the Italian campaign. We're going to start a new campaign. I really like this because it's not realistic, but the towns are the same. Some of the battles are. They're not historically correct. The towns are. Some of the units are, but it's not necessarily the units that played that battle. I apologize ahead of time. My computer kind of lags a little bit. It's not the fastest gaming computer. This is your first choice. I like Airborne. Airborne for a lot of reasons I will explain later. This seems to be a easier way to get in and fight this battle. Okay. I've played this first scenario earlier, and I'm trying to voice over it and see how that works. It seems to work better. I'm an old man. I can't do two damn things at one time, and I can't play the game and talk about it at the same time. The graphics, even with my not so great computer, game computer, are fantastic. It's just wild. How much detail. No wonder it took them, I think, 3 years to develop this one game. These two generals is comical. They get into it. But it does give you choices. I also apologize for the screen size. I should have reduced it a little bit. There's some of this you're not going to be able to see. I'll do better with the next one. I know the right settings to put on there. But it's been a while since I posted anything to the channel, and I wanted to get something on the channel because I said I would do it once a week. Like I say, I don't think I said this to start with. This is URO Parts YouTube channel. If you're a World War II historian like I am to a certain degree, you will really enjoy this. I'm a 66-year-old gamer. This is one of the first scenarios that we're going to play. Even this one is 20 minutes long. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if you ain't got a couple of hours to dedicate to this thing, don't even open it up. Late at night, mom and the kids are asleep, and you don't have to work the next day, and you got 2 or 3 hours to play. This is a wonderful strategy game. If you've got 30 minutes, find something else. It just don't work. Number one, it takes quite a while for them to set it up. These scenarios and the gameplay, and there again, to me, the graphics are wonderful. I'm sure if I had this set on a higher degree of graphics, which my computer won't carry, it would even be better than this. I can't imagine. I have played this game a few times. There is a couple of things I would tell you. Go to a good YouTube tutor or go to this tutor. But there's some really good YouTube tutors that will give you the units and different things that they can do. And I screwed up on this first scenario. I should have known what to do, and I didn't. And I'll show that to you here in a minute. This first gameplay, I should have known that there was a machine gun there, and it was going to be an ambush, and I didn't. But I will show you how I got around it. There is a couple. There again, my screen is wrong. It should be bigger. And first couple, they tell you what to do. They give you the training hint. And here's what you should do. Uh, Now your units and everything is over to the right, uh, where you can select your airborne units and stuff. There again, if the video was better, you would see them off to the far right. Next time when I do this, I'm going to have to go with a window size graphic. On this one, I didn't go by the training hints they were giving me because I wanted to show you guys another way of doing this. Machine guns will put you in a pin down mode where you cannot do anything, but there's another way around it. I don't use the smoke a lot, but you'll see what happens with the smoke. Once you throw smoke or have them deliver the smoke, probably artillery shells, I'm guessing it might be a plane, but it's probably artillery, your units can move up and attack the machine gun nests. That's an easy way of doing it. Also, you can drop your airborne units in back behind the lines like I just did, and you can attack them from the rear. That's the reason I play airborne. I just like the airborne capabilities. Also, with the airborne, you can upgrade to a bazooka real fast, and the bazooka will do a lot of different things. It's great with pillboxes. It's great with armor. It's great with infantry, actually. It will take out a lot of infantry. The guy that's talking on here,
All right, men, listen up.
it brings back memories to me a lot. Some of the stuff they say and some of the stuff they do.
They know we're coming.
Yeah,
Your first priority will be to recapture the hospital.
Kind of reminds you of being back in the army or being back in the military.
We're not sure what the Germans have got planned for us.
This is primarily a army game, but it relates to most people in the military. They're again graphics, really good.
Capturing Salerno was critical.
If I was a better game player, I am too old and too slow to play the one-person games.
If we can get into a strong position on the other side of the bridge, we'll be able to retreat and reinforce from there. Then we can take the hospital.
I like to play these strategy games. The Company of Heroes, it seems to fit. It's basically a simple game to play, but you have to use some strategy to play it. Like I say, I think this first scenario is going to take about 20 minutes, and I'll talk you through a couple of more things here. What I found going into building does not work. Even when you're protecting something, it will give you a little bit of protection. But if they bring in any kind of mortars or artillery one or armor, you'll get killed a lot quicker. And if you hear Brindle playing in the background, yes, you heard me call your name. Yeah, we've got a new puppy and she likes to tear up everything and make noise. Engineers can do a lot. The first thing I will tell you, your engineers with a flamethrower are awesome. Always make sure you equip your engineers with a flamethrower. Some of the audio on this game with these flamethrowers are, it's kind of graphic, which to me I think is kind of cool that they would, you'll see once we start using the flamethrower. There again, I'm not the best gamer in the world. You'll find out real easy in your shooters how to gather your game, how to gather the game, the players. And I know there's other ways to doing this, and I'm just not that good at doing it. So That's just the way it is. Your heavy machine guns are very powerful, but just remember, it takes them a while to move. And they're very vulnerable to any kind of infantry play. There again, on this gameplay, I did a few things wrong. I forgot a few things. But like I say, I've been wanting to post this video for a while, and I wanted to get it out there where you guys can kind of see. There's a lot of different things that this thing does. Now, these little, the partisans, anytime you see a unit in yellow, that is a friendly unit. In this case, it's partisans, I can't say the damn word right, which are, anybody that knows anybody who can know what partisan units are. They were the people that actually lived in the area, and yeah. So, there you go. I'm not the best game player in the world, but this is a lot of fun. I mean, I dropped another airborne unit in. I think it's every 45 seconds on this setting that you can add an airborne unit, and it's 320 manpower. So if you keep up with it, you can put quite a few units in play. And the more units you have in play, it's like anything else. If you attack 2 units with 5, you're going to win. I mean, that's just that simple. There again, we're firing bazookas at a structure, and that's the best upgrade so far I've found. Is fighting airborne units with those bazookas. I may try a scenario. You can fight the special forces and the Indian artillery. Indian artillery is interesting. I love the audio on it. I love the accents they have, and some of their wording is kind of cool. Their units are different. They do some pretty cool things. But there again, you can always upgrade to a Indian artillery unit, and it's a British tank unit. But the one thing they didn't do, in my opinion, is when you're fighting that unit, it should be somebody besides the American narrating it. But anyway, okay. You've got a American corporal telling you where to move and what to do, which is, yeah. Like I say, on this one, I apologize again. It took me a while to remember that the infantry unit is the one that can build this aid station. For some reason, I thought it was an engineer, which it should have been an engineer, in my opinion. Anyway, it took me a few minutes to figure out, okay, wait a minute. The American infantry unit is one that can build this outpost. And that's a good thing. I plan on using it myself. Now, if you zoom into these units, they are really, you can zoom all the way down to ground level. They're not each one of them different, but yeah. There again, here I am screwing around trying to figure out how to get this first aid station in, and I can't figure out how to do it. And then finally, the light comes on in my old butt, and I figure, oh wait, that infantry unit is the one that builds this. Ah, okay. Yeah, I probably should have cut about half of this out, but anyway. So, We finally got it built. No, I still haven't got it built. Okay. The light will come on in a minute.
All right, let's move like we got a purpose.
But there we go. Guess what? The light come on. Using infantry unit to build the outpost. Build the aid station. Yeah, there it is. I finally woke up, figured out how to build the aid station. Cool.
That's good. Now we can go after that hospital.
Supposed to remember the sand tables, moron.
Oh shit. Well, it's not even showing on this. There again. I should have changed the screen better, but I didn't.
Engineers have been reinforced.
Ready
to get to it.
Anyway, I tell you what I'm gonna do is we got these guys healing. This gives you a pretty good idea of Company of Heroes 2. This is already up to 16 minutes. I think we're going to stop right here. I can stop the video at this point. And then I think we'll pick up in the next one. There you go. Drop in your airborne units. Build your strength up. You know, wait a few minutes. Give those guys drop into 3 units of airborne before you move out.